Hey everybody, Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports here today with our 2011 F350, and we're going to be throwing on a BDS steering stabilizer kit. Before we jump into that install though, make sure you head down below and hit subscribe, and also keep up with us on Instagram. So the BDS steering stabilizer kit we're throwing on here uses two Fox dampeners, which are essentially similar to a shock to basically stabilize and firm up the steering on the road, and especially for trucks that are lifted, this is going to help a lot. And another big advantage is going to be off-road with really rocky and rough terrain. It's going to stabilize that steering a bit and keep you from getting a lot of shuddering in the wheel. We're going to get the truck thrown up on the rack, get the steering stabilizer on, and head into the install right now. We will first install the shock studs to the center bracket. Once they're installed, we can take the new U-bolts and center bracket to the front axle and install the bracket to the underside of the axle next to the front differential. Leave it loosely bolted for the time being. Also be aware that some trucks come with a stock single stabilizer that must be removed prior to the install. Next, remove the two side bolts in the differential cover so we can install the center support bracket with the new hardware in its place. Install the end brackets to the outside of the tie rod clamps. The bend will face down with the stabilizer mounting hole to the center of the truck. Make sure the stabilizer mounting area is level. We can also attach the studs to the outside brackets as well. With the outside brackets finished being set up, we then tighten down the center support bracket to the front differential. The center bracket will sit on top of the support bracket, so adjust it if needed and attach the two brackets with the new bolt and nut. Then tighten the U-bolts. We're now ready for the shocks, so grease the bushings and press them into the ends of the shocks. Install the shocks onto the studs with the piston ends in the center. Compressing the shocks will be needed to set them onto the studs. Then tighten down the washers and nuts. Lastly, we have the BDS nameplate that can be bolted to the center bracket to put the finishing touches on the install. Click the link in the description below to get more info on this BDS stabilizer kit or to order one for yourself.